G'day traders, John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Just doing a quick update on Bitcoin. The weekly chart, we've just turned green, which is a positive move. This is where big money will start stepping into the game here. That's if they're going to step in. I believe that this here looks like exuberance. If we have a look at the volume here on both the one that's just happened and the previous one here, like the volumes aren't even, and yet the candles are around about even. So, there's a little bit of a problem there for me with that. If there's fault in the bases, it usually struggles when it takes off. It can draw a lot of people in, but fail quickly. So this kind of thing here, it can draw a lot of people in and then just not do very much. Anyway, that's the weekly chart. Let's just go down to the daily chart and have a quick look at that. So daily chart here, we've kind of bounced nicely on the 200, and then we've gone up there, and we can see there was good volume accumulation here and stuff. Then we've gone over and we'll pull back, and now we seem to be pushing, but there's no volume. We're in overbought condition, and we seem to be heading down a little bit, but there's no here we went up and we sold off. Around about 70% of investors sold off. So all this green volume here isn't all buying. There's a lot of selling that happened there. This here also, that's the same. There's a massive candle there, but actually there's a big candle there, but there's massive volume there. And if we have a look, that's probably the same size candle, and that's small volume there. There's something here doesn't add up, and when it's like that and it doesn't add up, usually it's just that there's fault. There's a fault in this base that is forming now. So on the way up there. All right, now let's go to the 4-hour chart and have a quick look at that. And down here on the 4-hour chart, this is looking pretty good actually. It's gone up here, pulled back, and here there's a lot of buying came back here, and even though it's a red candle there, it came back down all the way to here, and actually I can just see something right there. Previous resistance becomes new support over and over again, and so I've gone up there. So if it was to come down again, I'll be looking here would be my first point of resistance. So there we are on the 4-hour chart. So that's not looking too bad actually. There's not very much volume in there, but that's just a little bit of a top down on Bitcoin, and I just want to go through a few of the others now. I want to keep this a quick video. So here we are on Bitcoin, broken over, and like this to me looks like exuberance. If we have a look at what's happened in history, like previously, it had that sort of run before, and it kind of rolled over a little bit, and then it had a nice little pop again, and it rolled over, even breaking these new lows here. So we don't really know what's going to happen here. There's good volume accumulation here on the rise, good volume accumulation here on the rise, even though, just as I was saying before, like this is the biggest volume. This is blow-off volume. This is, it's too much. It's over the top. And that's from this candle here and this candle here. And also we've got like selling up the top here, like all these wicks up the top here. Just for me, there's faults in it. All right, moving on. Stellar Lumens. So Stellar Lumens has done really well, same as Ripple. I'm not exactly sure what the news is there, but so far they've done very well. And here we've got lows, highs, higher lows, and higher highs. We've just broken them, and there's not. Oh, actually, there is good volume there. Good volume accumulation. That's beautiful, actually. And the same there again, back there. Okay, let's have a look at ADA. So actually, let's go back to Stellar Lumens. So if you were actually looking to be getting into Stellar Lumens, whereabouts? So probably this high here would have been the first. That breaking that high there. I can't really see too much. Like that's exuberance again. It's like gone up too far, too fast. This one here, I was looking at ADA for a possible entry, but then I saw the volume, and all of a sudden I wasn't interested in it anymore. So we can see here that the volume is well and truly below average, even though we've got a nice little breakout there. But here, have a look at that. There's lots of selling happening up here for some reason. Don't know why, but when you see wicks at the top there, you need to pay attention because it could reverse. Litecoin. Let's have a look at Litecoin quickly. And here, so this is pretty good too. We've had a nice reversal going up, and but there's no volume. We actually got an increase in volume on the downside, but there's a lot of buying came back into this candle here. And I can also see previous resistance and support lines around about there. Support, resistance, resistance. Yep, moving on. Matic. And so Matic is just kind of trading in between the 50 and the 200. Not much to go there. I wouldn't really touch that. This one here, selling up the top again. We've had a nice big push. This is Ethereum. A nice big push, like that's nice, but selling at the top there. We'll just have to wait and see. We can actually see that there is, it's resting on support, resistance, resistance over, and then support. This to me just looks like weakness. Like here, have a look at that. The biggest candle, the biggest volume. That's actually pretty good. There was good volume there. Here, you know, we've got selling volume, selling volume, selling volume. You know, so up here there's a lot of selling volume, and you know we can even see it up there in selling volume as well. And Easy Go. So this one here. So I was actually looking at Easy Go up here when it you know came up and hit these highs here. I was actually looking at shorting here, but I got distracted and went somewhere else. But I missed that nice little short run down there. So, but anyway, that would have been a nice short. And here heading up and then down. Not much to go by there. And Neo, not really much there. I'll just get rid of those drawings. Not much there. This here was, you know, was quite nice. But yeah, not much, you know, like, and it's looking like sideways choppy sort of stuff there on the daily chart. If we're looking at end of day data, and here we've had like a nice double bottom bounce engulfing, but you know, it's good volume, but you know, we've been rejected at the 9 straight away, which is kind of a bit of a concern. Here we've got massive volume here, you know, it's gone up, which drove it up to the 50. Solana, here we are at Solana, so we're under the 200 and under the 50. Under the 200, under the 50. So, you know, and this is in the top 10, I believe, Solana. EGLD. Definitely doesn't look like a buy, or it's in buying area. And here we're under the 50. Yep, nothing there for DOT. And same again, in between the 50 and the 200. So, and here we're under 3 moving averages there. And there's no reversal except for the double bottom. And not much there either. Anyway, traders, yeah, I think we can kind of get the picture. Like, you know, it looks good, but I'm not all that excited about it. You know, it's still got a long way to go. To me, it just looks like big money is trying to draw everybody in to pull the rug out. That's just what it looks like. You know, it's just what it feels like. I could be completely wrong, but that's just what it feels like and looks like. Anyway, traders, I'll leave it at that. I hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you.